Tell me, do you really know why you crave who you crave? Why his touch sets you on fire? Why her glance makes your chest ache? Why you want what you want, even when you try to resist? Tonight, we're not talking about love poems or cheesy dating advice, no. Tonight, we are stripping away the polite masks and going straight into the forbiddens. The raw psychology of gender and sexuality. Because your body isn't random. Your lust has a story. And once you learn that story, you'll never see sex, love, or desire the same way again. Let's start with the games of gender. Men, women, masculine, feminine. For centuries, we've been taught roles: he protects, she nurtures. He conquers, she submits. But here's the delicious truth. Those old scripts still shape modern lust. Think about it. The bad boy who makes her melt, the innocent girl who makes him ache, these aren't just fantasies. They're ancient instincts, wrapped in modern skin. Psychologists call them gender scripts. I call them the oldest seduction story in history. When a man pins you against the wall, or when a woman lowers her eyes and teases with silence, it's not random. It's your biology and psychology dancing. And it's powerful. So next time you wonder why you like it rough, or why you ache for softness, remember, you're not broken. You're simply playing your role in the oldest love play humanity has ever written. Now, let's get even bolder. Desire isn't straight. Desire flows. Science shows that sexuality lives on a spectrum. Some of us lean one way, some the other, but most of us, we're swimming somewhere in between. Why do so many straight men secretly watch gay porn? Why do women who swore they were only into men suddenly fall in love with another woman? The answer is simple. Your body doesn't care about your labels. Your fantasies don't care about what you call yourself. Your body wants what it wants. And here's the science. The Kinsey Institute found that most people aren't 100% straight or 100% gay. Desire is flexible, especially for women, who tend to flow between different attractions more than men. But even men have cracks in that rigid wall. That's why forbidden's fantasies feel so delicious. They're the cracks where your hidden self slips through. So don't be ashamed of what excites you. Explore it. Own it. Because the psychology of lust was never meant to be tidy. Let's be honest, lust isn't polite. It's not about flowers and chocolates. Lust is about power. Why do so many women crave to be taken? Why do so many men ache to be needed, worshipped, obeyed? The answer isn't weakness. It's wiring. When she moans under his weight, it's not because she's fragile. It's because surrendering turns her on. When he demands her touch, it's not because he's a god, it's because validation is his drug. Dominance, submission, control, release. Brain scans show that during these acts, the pleasure centers light up like fireworks. Psychology tells us it's the dance of ego and surrender. And in kink, in BDSM, in roleplay, people aren't escaping reality. They're tasting the rawest truth of who they are. Power isn't dirty, it's erotic. And when two people share it, when both surrender to each other, the power becomes pleasure. The pleasure becomes freedom. And maybe that's what you've been craving all along. Now, here's a dirty little secret. Your lust isn't just yours. Society has been playing with your fantasies for centuries. In ancient Greece, boys in robes were the hottest thing. In Victorian times, ankles, just ankles. Today, ABS, curves, Instagram filters. What turns you on is never just nature, it's culture pulling your strings. Body hair, submissiveness, dominance, race, height, even what you call exotic, it's all been programmed into you. And here's the bold truth. What society eroticizes, you fantasize. But when you realize that, when you wake up, suddenly, you can cut those strings. Suddenly, you can choose. You can own your lust, instead of letting society own it for you. Now tell me, doesn't that sound even sexier? So here's where it all comes together. Gender, sexuality, lust, power, culture. They're not accidents. They're scripts. Scripts you've been taught. Scripts you've performed. Scripts you've hidden. But listen closely. Your gender, your fantasies, your sexuality, they are not flaws. They are not sins. They are your compass. When you understand the psychology of lust, you stop running from it. You stop hiding it. You start owning it. Imagine being able to say, yes, I want this. I crave this. I need this. Without shame, without fear, without apology. That is power. That is liberation. That is what it means to master your own psychology of sexuality. So remember this, gender isn't just biology. Sexuality isn't just who you sleep with. They're stories written in your mind, whispered through your body, revealed in your lust. When you learn them, when you own them, when you play with them, you become unstoppable. Because you're not just surviving your desires, you're seducing them. And when you master that, you'll never chase love again. Love will come chasing you. Your psychology is your power. Use it wisely.